you, thank you. Thank you so much. I want to tell a quick story I've never told before. First of all, excuse me, thank you very, very much to the Directors Guild. The story is my grandfather inspired this film. It's dedicated to him, and he made me, when I was 12 years old, sign a contract promising I would write a novel before the age of 18. Obviously, I'm not a freak, so I didn't do that. But I did do this, and I want to say thank you to him for that. Last time I was here 20 years ago, I was lucky enough, fortunate enough to win this award 2 decades ago. And I think if I'm honest with myself, I didn't feel ultimately like I really knew what I was doing. I feel a little bit more like I do now. I made a speech talking about the directors that inspired me then, and I was going to do the same today, but this morning we had the Directors Symposium with my fellow 4 nominees, and it reminded me it's the best bit of this whole process to hear other directors think and talk. We don't really, it's a little bit like being an alcoholic. You know, you don't get to meet one until you join Alcoholics Anonymous, and then you realize that everyone else goes through the same problems, and it was really inspiring. And so instead of talking about directors of the past, I'm just going to talk about these 4. I want to thank Quentin for making a movie so full of love. Love for his characters, love for the period, love for the movies, and love for this city. I want to thank Taika Waititi for proving that history can be told with wit and mischief and joy and through the eyes of a child. I want to thank Bong Joon-ho for making the best, hands down, the best movie about what it is to be poor that I have ever seen. And I want to thank, of course, Martin Scorsese for putting it all on the table in The Irishman, and for the lifetime of work that led up to that final scene with De Niro that left us alone in that desolate place, waiting and hoping for redemption. He is a master. When I was writing this movie, this is going to be difficult to talk about. When I was writing this movie, I was alone in my house at night, and I was writing the scene in the burning city, and my little 3-month-old daughter Phoebe called out, and I thought she needs to be in this movie, and that's when I wrote that scene with the baby. And so Phoebe, who is now 2 years old, is in this movie. I want to dedicate this to her and to what she might become. It's an honor to be listed alongside all of those people, to be in this room with all of you. And it's an honor to call myself a director. And to those who say the movies kick the dirt on the grave of the movies, not so fast. Thank you very much indeed.